The address is 1265 Lombardi Avenue. The place is known as Titletown. Welcome inside legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. This returnable with Reed. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. In motion, Reed. Off the play fake. Here's Love. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Third down and 9. To throw is Love. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Murray now going to throw to open. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And a good run there on second down. A pickup of 7. It'll bring up third and 3.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
Murray on third down. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. And that is incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And now it's fourth down.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
The home team's offense ready now for their second drive. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. Here's Jacobs, and he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. It's the tight end Kraft in motion. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver, and then see what he can do after the catch.
And a good, hard run. He would not be denied. Surging forward to pick up 8. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. In motion, Reed. We'll go play action with Love. He's going to keep it himself.
I love this call, Mike. Second down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down.
Couple of first downs already on this drive, and they'll go first down from the 43. And before the snap, we have a whistle, and this could very well be a false start. Love. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Here's a 2nd and 12. They'll run the draw with Jacobs. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down. To throw is Love. He'll try and get there on the ground. And the quarterback scrambling, maneuvers his way back to the line of scrimmage, but that's all he can get out of that one.
Give him credit for keeping this play alive as long as he could. This easily could have gone down for a loss, but he's kind of able to find his way forward and at least get back to the line of scrimmage.
That is fielded at the 13. And he looks up and he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They'll start this drive on the ground, and it's Connor. And he's going to have this one up near the 28.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They'll go right back to Connor. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
You can see the running back. He's waiting patiently for that cutback lane to open, and it just never did. Great job by the defense, continuing to string that play out sideways, and they're able to take him down for a loss.
On 3rd and 1, it's Murray. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5. but it will keep the drive going.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up a first down.
They'll run with Connor. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. Out of the gun, it's Murray. And they get to him and finally bring him down. It will go down as a sack.
This is where the playmaking ability almost can be a detriment to a running quarterback. They have such confidence in their ability to keep plays alive with their legs that sometimes they hold it just a little bit too long, thinking they can make the next big play. And good job by the defenders tracking him down and took him down for a loss.
This defense pinning their ears back, coming to get him again.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket, nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
A fair catch signaled. And they'll have it just outside their own 20. The home team's offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. On the bootleg, it's Love. He's going to run it.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
2nd down and 8. Here's Love. And he's able to gain yardage out of this one before he slides.
Well, give him some credit. Initially, that looked like it was going to be a sack. He's able to escape the pressure and get away, picks up a little bit of yardage, but at least he avoids taking that shot.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Now Love. That's into the hands of Wicks. He's got it. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Love to throw it on 1st down. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
Well, this is the advantage to having a really effective passing game, Mike, as the defense now tries to adjust to stopping you through the air. It's a lot easier to mix it up and run the ball. There's a lot less defenders in there trying to stop you.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Love. Over the middle, he fits it into Dobbs.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. they've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that.
Wow, it wasn't for lack of effort. He tried every which way to elude the defense, but he was outnumbered. They finally got him down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of yardage.
This ball carrier just didn't want to go down, and this defense, they had to throw everything they had at him, Mike. He just kept fighting and fighting, but finally when they were able to get him on the ground, they were able to do it for a loss.
The pressure gets there, and he goes down. A sack that should be the final play of this first quarter. Brandon McManus and the field goal unit come on. This will be a 38-yard attempt. McManus's kick is good. And the Packers will take a 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff. Dortch now to return it. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The visitors' offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. The offense is a little slow to start percolating. 3-0 the score as they begin this drive with a 1st and 10. On the give, this is Connor, and he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Keyshawn Nixon there for the tackle. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Back to throw is Murray, and this ball batted away and incomplete. Jair Alexander is there to bat that one away.
It's his ability to change direction. He's able to go from his back pedal to then driving that route fast enough that he gets to the ball immediately as it arrives, and he's able to knock it down.
On 3rd down, Murray. He's got his man. It's Harrison. 11 yards on the pass there. It's an Arizona 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion. This pains me to say, Mike, because I love the idea of feeding the tight end, but you can only go his way so many times if it's not going to result in positive outcomes. So wouldn't be surprised to see him try to get his backs, his wide receivers, get some other guys involved, and then later in the game, go back to his big tight end.
Going for it all. He's got it! And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
Defensively, you put so much effort about defending the middle of the field. You know that's the valuable real estate every offense is looking to attack. But what does that do, Mike? It makes you a little susceptible to the throws outside the numbers, and it leads to a chunk play.
On the ground, it's Connor. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face 2nd down and 7. They'll go again here to Connor. And he'll get this close to a first down. Gets about 7, maybe a yard short of the first down. Looking for a third down conversion on this drive, and they only need a foot. It's a zone read, and Murray hanging on to it. And he's not going to get the first down. Met and brought down in the backfield on 3rd and short. They do not get it done.
The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown. You're thinking first down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset. But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up 4th down. And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
So the field goal ties things up, and we're back at it as this kicks away. This returnable with Reed. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The home team's offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll set out in search of a first touchdown in this game. Just a pair of field goals to show. It's 3-3 as they start 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. He's going to have a Packers first down as he gets this up to the 42.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up. I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. It's the tight end Kraft in motion. Throwing on 2nd down, Love. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. We'll try to run it here with Jacobs. A pickup of 12 yards. Good for a Green Bay first down.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at 3 situations. Can you run the ball in the 4th quarter with a lead? How well can you run the ball on the goal line? And then in this case, how well can you run the ball in short yardage situations?
He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Buda Baker active and making the tackle there. Once again, it's Jacobs. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
Well, here he is just taking over this drive from the running back spot. And frankly, Mike, any time the secondary and defensive backs are making a lot of tackles downfield, you know the offensive line's doing their job up front, and we can see the results.
A run up the middle with Jacobs. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. On play action, Love. got his man at the 6. And the Packers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And he's in. Jaden Reed. Touchdown, Packers. Brandon McManus now to add the extra point. It's up and through. And the Packers take a 10-3 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Dortch now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense about ready to take over once more. Just the lone field goal for them so far, down 10-3 in this one. And they'll start 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Connor. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Now Connor. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. Here now, 3rd and 5. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. The penalty yardage not quite enough for a 1st down, so they're still looking at 3rd and inches. Now Murray keeping it himself. The defense all over that. Met him in the backfield, stopped in his tracks, and it sets up 4th down.
That's a great job defensively. You could tell they sold out to stop the run here on 3rd down. And even if he hands this ball off, Mike, I don't think that play was going anywhere.
And no run back here. Fair catch taken at the 17-yard line. The Packers offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. On 2nd down, Love. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. They'll run it to the right here with Jacobs. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the gain to only 1. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop. Here's their punter now, as he's on here to punt this one away. And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. Throwing now, Murray on first down. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right.
He's trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not, and be taken down there. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
The home team's offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Love to throw. Quick throw, taken in.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
They'll spread the formation here. Let's see what the call is on 3rd and inches. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down. On comes the punter now. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. Now fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line. The Cards offense going to see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. Working out of the gun, Murray. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. He gets that to his big target, Trey McBride. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Just take what the defense is giving you, and you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch-and-catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game. Now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
Open man, left side, he's got it. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Dortch now to return it. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Running here is Connor. And he'll get this to about the 36-yard line. Way Walker, the linebacker, on the tackle. Second and 7. Now here's a keeper on the zone read. And he'll take this up, working towards the first down mark. He gets 5, but is just a little short of the first down.
Good decision by the quarterback. In this situation, all you're looking to do is have a positive play. He decides to pull it, and that's exactly what he's able to do.
3rd and a yard. Here's Murray to throw. He's got his tight end. That's McBride. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
Well, nothing real fancy here, Mike. Not a huge pickup, but anytime on 3rd down, you got to know where the sticks are, who's your most reliable player, and I think everybody in this booth knows exactly what position that is.
They go play action with Murray. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
The Cardinals lining up for a punt as he's on for the 5th time this afternoon. A fair catch called for and made just beyond their own 15. The Packers offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They'll do so with 1st and 10. They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. And he'll get about 5. A second down throw for Love. That is into the hands of Wicks. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes third down. They'll run out of the gun with Jacobs. And he will have a Packers first down. His defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain on 3rd and 2.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the first down, and they're able to convert.
2 first downs have them up to the 44-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. They send a receiver in motion left. To throw is Love. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
3rd and 9. They'll go play action with Love. He gets that complete as he hits Reed. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. It is a big-time play for the Packers. 31 yards. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now Love. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete. Trying to connect with Romeo Doubs that time. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
This is why it's so critical that the quarterback and his intended target are on the same page. They got to speak the same language. When there's miscommunication, it leads to errant throws, and when errant throws lead to big missed opportunities.
On the ground, it's Jacobs. He did a good job of making one man miss, but could not get away from this defense in the end. It turns into a loss of yardage.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings them down for a loss.
That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
I could sit up here all day, Mike, and we could talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved a touchdown along the way.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Packers will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
DJ Dallas now to return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Out comes the Arizona offense. They get ready for their next possession. They're in a 10-point hold. It's 13-3 as this drive starts with first down. From the shotgun, it's Murray. The open man is Wilson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Toss play. It's Connor. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They drop him in the backfield.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
Play action now. It's Murray. He'll air it out. Deep for Wilson. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up fourth down.
Pretty unforgettable performance so far in the first half, Mike, and they're going to try to figure this out here in the second half and try to gain some momentum. Figure out what's going to work, where are our matchups, and let's go try to put a drive together and get some points, because so far this has been a struggle, and they just cannot get anything going through the air.
The Packers offense ready to take over once again. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, try to add to it. It begins with first down. Off the play fake. Here's Love. Downfield. He's got his receiver, Wicks. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given, but it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else, and I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Now Jacobs. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off.
From the gun, here comes Jacobs. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. From the gun, it's Love. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
You hear quarterback coaches say it all the time. Let's get our guy easy completions. Well, that falls certainly into that category, Mike, but when you fail to connect on those, it just ends up being a wasted down.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's Love. He'll be taken down, but good enough to keep this drive going. It's a first down.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that 3rd down conversion, continue to possess the ball These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
And not much there. Down to about the 13. They'll run the toss to Jacobs. And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. That'll hold them to a gain of 2. They'll try to keep the drive rolling, facing 3rd and 6. Here's Love. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes. So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Brandon McManus and the field goal unit come on. This one will be from 37 yards out. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Packers will extend their lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes DJ Dallas on the return. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Cardinals offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. They'll start this drive on the ground, and it's Connor. A nice pickup moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, it's Murray. And this throw batted away and incomplete. Eric Stokes, the man there defensively to break that one up.
And the success of this play, Mike, all comes down to the timing of the defender. You get there a little bit too early, you risk pass interference. You get there a little too late, it's a big pass completion. Timing your hand and playing through the ball is something they work on with these defenders all the time. And next time they throw the ball downfield, I wouldn't be surprised if they target somebody else.
And he's very close to a 1st down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
We see teams more and more throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, really for 2 reasons. 1, they're confident that they can pick up the 1st down with yards after the catch. 2, teams' willingness to go for it on 4th down is at an all-time high.
He's got his man, complete to Wilson.
Things certainly look a little improbable right now, Mike, but I wouldn't say impossible. I think they've got to capitalize on this possession to pick up some points. Every single possession right now is priceless. Points, possessions, and then they got to get some defensive stops.
On the give. This is Connor. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. Second down, Murray. And that's going to wind up incomplete.
Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
3rd and 5. Murray. He'll try to work the screen with Connor. And he's going to get awfully close to the first down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short.
I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
Oh, the hard count looked like they cut somebody to jump. If they did, they pick up the first down. Here's 1st and 10. Now Murray. A short one here, caught by McBride. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Power run inside. Here's Connor. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
Well, Mike, you know the old saying, the more tight ends on the field, the better. And in this case, it worked out perfectly. A lot of big bodies on the field, hat for a hat. Nice job there by the back, picking up a good gain.
They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. Over the middle, it's Harrison. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. On the zone read, given to Connor. And the Cardinals are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
Here's Murray. And he will score! Game on! Kyler Murray! Touchdown, Cardinals! Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. This returnable with Reed. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Out comes the Green Bay offense now as they get set to take over again. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now third down coming up. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. It is picked off by the rookie safety. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Here's a give up the middle, Connor. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Murray. That's to the right side and incomplete. Big play coming up. This is third down. On the handoff, it's Connor. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. They'll try and throw for it with Murray. That's taken in, and that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a fourth down, fourth quarter stand, and forces a turnover on downs.
And this is a tricky call for this coach. A field goal doesn't do you a lot of good, but a touchdown does. So I don't hate the call, but great job by this defense coming up with a stand and getting the ball back.
Here's Jacobs. And he'll mark him down up beyond the 30.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up first and 10. He'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. Well, they weren't going to get him the second time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
It's the tight end Kraft in motion. On second down, Love. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. That's the safety, Buda Baker. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown. And we have a tie game. What a big turnaround. The defense comes up with the score to square the game, and they're an extra point away from taking the lead.
This defense took the field, Mike, saying, we've got to get the ball back to our offense. Give them a chance to tie this up. Well, they didn't even need their offense to take the field. They did it all themselves, and as you said, they're an extra point away from taking the lead.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, trying to kick it back the other way. This returnable with Reed. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Packers offense ready to take over possession of the football. The deficit is 1 as they'll search now for that go-ahead score. First and 10. They'll They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. A run up the middle with Jacobs. And he'll have a first down as he gets this up close to the 40-yard line.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Now Love. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up third down. To throw is Love. Taking off, he'll try to get there. They'll go with Jacobs. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9, just a yard short of that first down. So after the penalty, a break as they now have 1st and 5. Here's Jacobs. And he will work his way to the 11-yard line. Good running and a first down. They'll drop to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Guys, dig deep.
It is 2nd and a yard. They'll run with Jacobs. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Now, a big third down. He'll try to run this one in. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front. And he's in. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Green Bay. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6. So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but the execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. On the return, it's Dallas. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Cardinals offense getting set to get back to work. The deficit is 5, so they'll try to put a drive together here, and they'll begin it with 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Murray. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the fourth quarter.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. And that's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation, and right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
Now a shot here, deep middle. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Gotta let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So, it's a win for the Packers. They were the aggressors from the start, able to dictate the pace of play, and in the end, they come away with the victory. So, that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Packers are winners as we say so long from legendary Lambeau Field.